Hey everybody, it's Boardman21 and today's build is going to be the Static Orb Sorcerer, and basically with some help from TecknoFrogger, who was showing us it's possible with a crazy amount of cast speed to basically turn Static Orb into an Orb Blaster machine gun that you can do really good damage with it as well, and it actually can melt through mobs pretty quickly. However, due to the damage reduction on bosses, they can still take a little while, but you can still get kills rather quickly, and especially with the explosion where you target, it does relative good damage, and we pushed it in the arena a bit, and it can fly through pretty fast. The benefits of this is that you'll have lightning ages up basically at all times, and this accounts for a lot of damage reduction. And then with mana spent counting as ward, your survivability is pretty decent, although I still don't think that this will beat out lightning blast builds or glacier builds. But if you're wanting to use static orb because you like it, this build is probably the one that you're going to want to go with. Let's go ahead and get into the skills. For skills, we're going to be running Arcane Ascendance, Focus, Static Orb, Flame Ward, and Lightning Blast. For Arcane Ascendance, we have 3 points in Slow Breathing, 3 points in Shocking Expanse, 1 point in Mark of Thunder, and 4 points in Glyph of Lightning. This really helps with the fact that when Arcane Ascendance is active, you'll have a lot of shock chance, especially against distance enemies, which you'll be hitting them from quite a distance away. And for some extra damage, the ones that you do hit will get some extra lightning damage thanks to Mark of Thunder. We have 5 points in Higher Plane, 1 point in Superconductor, and 3 points in Closed Circuit, so that while Arcane Ascendance is active, it will actually be shooting off Lightning Blast for you, which is just some extra damage on top of Static Orb. For Focus, we're just using this to get our mana back. We have 4 points in Desperate Meditation, 4 points in Mana Flooded, 5 points in Energy Battery, 1 point in Energy Infusion, 1 point in Everward, and 5 points in Mind's Shield. For Static Orb, we have 2 points in Lightning Aegis, which gives you a 40% chance when you cast it to have Lightning Aegis for 8 seconds. And since we double cast it 98% of the time, you actually have an 80% chance. And because you cast so fast, you're guaranteed to have 100% uptime on Lightning Aegis. We have 1 point in Shocking Orbs, 7 points in Static Bolts, 1 point in Relinquish, 1 point in Rapid Orbs, and 7 points in Twinned Orbs. And with 1 point in Controlled Explosion, it will now explode wherever we target, which is just some good extra explosion damage at the end of its life. For Flame Ward, we have 5 points in Star Ward Defense, 5 points in Barrier, 1 point in Warden Pulse, 5 points in Infusion, 1 point in Lightning Ward, and 3 points in Dilation. And then for Lightning Blast, we have 3 points in Storm Razor, 4 points in Chain Lightning, 1 point in Convergence, 2 points in Lightning Attunement. You don't need these 2 points here, you can put them elsewhere if you'd like. We have 3 points in Positive Protection, 2 points Volatile Lightning, 2 points in Crackling Speed, and 3 points in Shatter Shock. For passives, we have over 30 points in the Mage base class with 8 points in Scholar, 8 points in Elementalist, 8 points in Arcanist, 5 points in Mage Flurry, and 2 points in Knowledge of Destruction. We have 85 points in the Sorcerer with 8 points in Calculated Destruction, 8 points in Mana Shell, 5 points in Arcane Momentum, 10 points in Wisdom, 8 points in Chronancer, 8 points in Crackling Precision, 5 points in Arcane Obliteration, 5 points in Distant Spark, 10 points in Arcane Insight, 8 points in Arcane Current, and 5 points in Archmage, and 5 points in Spell Slinger. For items, the idols that you want, if you can find them, these ones are pretty rare, are going to be the increased lightning damage while you have lightning aegis, and increased lightning damage doubled if you have over 300 max mana. Now, while both of those affixes can be found on separate idols a lot, getting them both on the same one can be rather difficult. For a wand, we're running a Prophecy wand. We want cast speed, and after that you can put anything else on you want it. You can put mana, you don't need the freeze rate multiplier, you can put spell damage or lightning damage, but make sure that you put the cast speed. For the chest and the helm, we went with mana spent gained as ward and with lightning critical strike multiplier on both of them. For the amulet, make sure you get a brass amulet for that implicit cast speed, and then on top of that we just went lightning damage and dodge, and we did some mana efficiency. You can put whatever you want on it. With our catalyst, we ran a catalyst because we wanted to have as close to possible as 100% crit, and you can put cast speed on this, which means you can have cast speed on both the weapon and the catalyst, which really helps. For the rings, the boots, and the gloves, we went with set dodge. on them. We put cast speed on the gloves, and because we put cast speed on the gloves, it meant that we had to do set glancing blow on the relic instead, and we did cast speed on the relic. So make sure you have cast speed in all of those slots so that you can cast as fast as possible. For our character sheet, we are running no protections. We have 67% dodge, we have our 100% glancing blow, and we're sitting at 540% lightning damage. Most of that because we are sitting over 300 mana, so our lightning protection or damage is doubled for having all that mana. On top of that, we have some decent ward retention, and just to show you, this is how fast you can normally cast it, which, as you can see, it's pretty fast. You can get a machine gun going, and then when you have Arcane Ascendance active, which gives you some more spell damage, and we use it for the cast speed, you can cast even faster, and it's almost as fast as the Spriggan. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some gameplay.